One of my fondest memories when I was a kid in school was eating at the school's cafeteria or canteen these meatballs with sweet and sour sauce. So I'm going to recreate it right now. So as you can see, while I was cooking and now editing this video, just by looking at it makes me hungry already. Aren't you? So let's now try to make this dish. Hi everyone, how are you? This is Marita Stan from my mom's recipes deleted by Alzheimer's, your new Filipino ambassador to Calcom. As a food vlogger, I'm always excited to join food groups or food communities which has the same passion like I do, and that is cooking and sharing my own recipes. That is why I'm so happy to discover Calcom, and joining them is as easy as just signing up and building your own profile. How easy is that? This website brings together all chefs and cooks from all over the world, and you will learn a lot from them as one of the benefits, and also you get a chance to have your own sponsors. So, to all my subscribers who are food vloggers just like me, and to all my friends who are chefs and cooks here in the Philippines and abroad, come and join me at cal.com. See you there! Let's start this recipe by boiling 4 eggs. Now you can add more eggs as you like, and boiling these eggs take around 10 minutes. Meanwhile, while the eggs are boiling, let's now peel 5 cloves of garlic. And after peeling the skin, I'm going to grate this. So I prefer grating the garlic than chopping and finely mince it because it will take time, but grating the garlic will only take me about a minute. So it is much faster than chopping it finely or mincing it. Okay, so we now finish grating our garlic. This is how it looks like. And now what we are grating next is 1 small onion. So again, I find it much faster to grate a small onion than chopping and finely mincing the onion. So this is much faster. Again, about a minute I'm already finished grating a small white onion. So this is how the onion looks like after grating it. So we set the onion aside, and the next ingredient that we are going to do is to beat 2 eggs. Okay, then we'll just whisk this together until it's fully incorporated. So let's now prepare our meatballs mixture. So I have here 1/2 kilo of ground pork. Okay, to that, let's add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Next, 1 tablespoon of flour. Next, we add 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, or you can add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. Then we add 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Then, to make our meatballs more flavorful, let's add the garlic that we grated a while ago, and also the one small onion that we also grated a while ago. So we'll just mix and combine them together. But before that, let's add the 2 beaten eggs that we also did earlier. So let's now combine all the ingredients together. You can use a spatula or spoon, or you can also use your hands with the use of gloves. You can combine it. So now we're ready to form our meatballs into balls. So I use an ice cream scooper just to make sure that all of the sizes will be the same. But it's up to you to measure how big or how small is your meatballs. So I'm now forming them into balls like this. Here now is our meatballs that I shaped into balls. So I made around 15 pieces with this, and we're now ready to fry it. With a hot cooking oil, I use always vegetable oil in frying. So we are now going to fry our meatballs until golden brown. So after a few minutes, this is how our meatballs look like. Be careful in frying them. Make sure that your temperature of the fire is low to medium heat so that the pork is also cooked inside. Let's now make our delicious sauce for the meatballs. So on another pan, I use some of the oil that I use in frying the meatballs. So around 3 tablespoons of that oil. When the oil is hot, let's add 1 teaspoon of grated ginger. Next, 3 cloves of garlic chopped. When the ginger and garlic is already smelling good, let's add 1 onion that I sliced. Next, 1 small carrot that I slice into strips or julienne cut. After a little bit of stir frying, we'll add 1 red bell pepper that was also cut into strips or julienne. So we're going to just stir fry this until it becomes a little soft. Then after a minute of stir frying, we add now 2 cups of pineapple juice to add stock to our sauce and to also soften our vegetables. After a few minutes of boiling, let's now check our sauce. The sauce is okay and reduced just a bit, so we now add 1/3 cup of tomato ketchup. Next, we add 1 teaspoon of salt. So we just stir and combine all the ingredients together. Next, we add 1 teaspoon of sugar to counterbalance the sourness and the saltiness. Next, we add some ground black pepper. Okay, so you can use a fine black pepper or crack the black pepper. It's now time to check and taste our sauce. The sauce is okay and tasting good. There's a balance of the sweet and sourness. So we now add our slurry, and that's 1 tablespoon of cornstarch combined with 1/3 cup of water. So we'll just combine this together so that our sauce will thicken just a bit. So we need to boil this a while. So after a few minutes of boiling with the cornstarch mixture, let's now add 1 small can of pineapple chunks. After that, we're now ready to add our meatballs that we fried a while ago, our crunchy meatballs. And we're going to simmer this in our sauce so that the flavor will go to our meatballs and that it will be cooked. Next, we add our boiled egg that we did earlier. And now we combine and simmer everything for around 3 minutes. Okay, and now we're ready to plate our dish. So this is how yummy and delicious it looks like. So all the flavors of the sauce, the pineapple juice has gone to our meatballs and to our eggs. So I hope guys you will try this recipe because it's really so good, and for sure you will love this with a hot steamed rice. Okay, so thank you for watching. Till our next episode. Bye.